What's your favorite scary movie?
Do you ever fantasize about
damn enchiladas?
That's much too vulgar display of power, Karen.
Let me ask you one question. Are you having fun?
We all go a little mad sometimes.
Because I promise you, you and I are going to have some fun.
Oh, no.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Shut up, you bitch hog.
Game over.
Hello, welcome back to the Dreadcast. My name is Tom.
And I'm Nick.
And just before we get into today's episode, in case you haven't checked it out, last episode we checked out Scream 7, the 7th installment in the wonderful slasher franchise.
Well, we had a little bit of a chat through some of the other films in the franchise, but it was mostly on the abomination that is Scream 7.
I was gonna leave them hanging, saying, did we like it or did we not?
We didn't. I mean, I don't think if anyone's seen that film, they're not going to think, oh, they might have liked this pile of crap.
That film is the highest grossing film in the franchise now. Now, I don't know if that counts for inflation.
Well, it does mean that more people have seen how shit it is.
But they were lured in for somehow they were lured in.
So the poster.
The poster is good. I like the flames.
Look, there's
and the
400
embers.
people on the poster. It's got to be a good film.
It's true. Did you see the TikTok I made about that at all?
No.
Oh, I had a little rant about the poster. The poster's absurd.
You had a rant about the poster
I did
during the episode.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's what you can look forward to. If you haven't checked it out, go back and check out episode of Scream 7 and all past episodes. What are we up to? 1, 2, 4 now. So there's plenty there for you to check out. And if you want to check out those episodes, you can find us wherever you get your podcast from by searching the Dreadcast. Or if you're listening to us in the audio format and you want to check the YouTube out, check out our wonderful these what are they
Faces.
No, I was trying to think of the Cockney thing quickly. Boat race face, isn't that right?
I don't know. I'm not very up on my Cockney rhyming slang.
You're not up on your Cockney slang.
No.
That's your homework for next time.
Okay,
Our
Cockney rhyming
faces.
slang.
You can find us on our official YouTube channel. Just search Dreadcast, and we are the first thing that comes up. Yes, I love that. I love that now that we're the first thing. There is a drum and bass DJ who is called Dreadcast. I've seen who pops up every now and then, but we are the first thing that pops up.
We should try and get some of his music in the episodes.
That would fit, I feel like, more of the 90s, late 90s, 2000s slashers. But the new metal and drum and bass.
You mean like one of the best eras of slashers?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, like we're not going through those posters again.
If we do I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, then when Jack Black's
Jack
character
Black.
drops up, there we go.
Yeah.
Got the drum and bass. Perfect. Sorted.
Jack Black's character, man, that was so bad. But anyway, there's a bit of housekeeping out the way. Go check out our Scream 7 discussion. We don't do reviews here because we are not professional in the slightest. Maybe you are, but we are not. I'm not.
I'm very professional in an unprofessional way.
That is
Go with that.
very accurate, actually. I'll give you that. So it was nice to get back to a singular film last week because we haven't done one since Krampus worked out. 3 months.
I really enjoyed. Good fun. Whammy.
Yeah. That's the only thing we talk about. The whammy, man. And we've got this episode and the next episode focusing again on a singular film before we get back to 2 films under, which, again, just before we get into it, was
70s with a colour in the title.
Yes. Now, I have found a bunch of them.
I haven't
a few
picked
as
one.
well. And there's a lot. There's actually a lot. They look super interesting.
Right, so there's one I really want to do, but I want you to pick yours first. So if you pick that, I've got a second one I want to do.
Okay, that's great.
So
that's great.
Once you've picked yours,
I think they're going to be
interesting.
Super unknown as well. Super unknown.
Oh, I'd never heard of any of these films.
Oh, I'm really
when I found
interested.
them.
This is coming back to the time when we did. I picked Beyond Evil, and you had 976.
619
Evil.
Yeah.
Never heard of them before, and it was just they might not have been great, but it was super interesting to just check them out.
Robert Englund's first go at directing.
Yeah. Wait, he didn't direct The Mangler, did he? He was just in it.
Yeah, he was just a star. Toby Hooper directed The
Mangler. Of
Mangler.
course, Toby Hooper directed it. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to 2 films under. So that'll be in 3 episodes time. Next episode after today's will be Wishmaster 2. We have done Wishmaster in the past with me and Aidan, so go check that out. Love a bit of Wishmaster.
And I have seen Wishmaster as well. I've seen the first one.
Yes, have you seen 2?
I haven't seen the second one.
I've never seen 2 either.
Cool.
It's a franchise I've always wanted to get into, so looking forward to that. That was my pick, by the way, Wishmaster 2, which means today is your pick.
We have my pick.
What was your pick?
It's Dead Silence.
Dead Silence.
So this is Lee Whannell and
It's a Wan and Whannell.
James Wan. They of the Scream success. Scream? Saw. They of the Saw success.
You got Scream in your mind. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah.
So yeah, this was, I think it was their first film after Saw 2.
2007 is this film?
Yeah, so they did Saw 1, did Saw 2, where they met Donnie Wahlberg. Like, hey, Donnie!
Can you be in this?
You know you're a good detective, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
So, premise of the film, simple enough. We have got a curse, like a vengeful spirit that lives inside ventriloquist puppets and kills people who scream in her presence. That's kind of the setup.
Yes, the specifically the screaming part is key.
It's key.
It's key. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's key. It's key.
So,
is that actually a tagline for the film? Is there a tagline for this film?
see what the Blu-ray case
yes.
says.
Oh, what have you got there, Nick?
See, I like this film. I have the Blu-ray case. I'll be honest.
Is it a reversible sleeve?
Oh, it says "You scream, you die."
Oh, that's pretty rubbish. Okay.
I've actually checked. It's not a reversible sleeve. It's just a fucking god awful sleeve.
It's better than the original poster though, because that's the alternative poster.
You see, but it's fully white. Horror films, unless they're set in the snow, a fully white horror poster like that looks awful to me.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre was originally white.
Was it?
The original poster, the one I've got downstairs. It's a white background with the illustration in the middle. But I know what you're saying.
That's too much white on the poster for my liking. It just
reminds me of the Hollow Man.
looks washed
poster.
out. But with the Hollow Man, it makes a bit more sense, that whiteness, the idea that he's effectively
hollow.
see-through. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that poster is awful, personally.
Let me give it a close-up to the old viewers.
I think that looks terrible.
One thing with this poster, though, specifically, and just now for the YouTube viewers, I'll put the original poster up. In fact, you can see it. It's in dead center of the screen, the original poster. It's of the dummy.
Yeah.
The dummy. This is not.
Billy.
Yes, very nice little connection to
Saw, yeah.
Saw. This is not Billy.
No, that's kind of Mary Shaw.
Yes. Yeah.
The vengeful spirit. Right, let's just quickly go through the plot of the film before we then have our discussion. Okay. Plot of the film is quite quick. We start off with our main character, whose name is, I have to look it up, even though I've seen the film, Jamie. I've seen it so many times, I still can't remember.
Yep.
Jamie and his wife, whose name is Lisa, or Lisa, he kind of changes how he pronounces it. They're planning a kind of a date night meal at home.
Yep.
She's pregnant, although it's never explained that she's pregnant.
Not until she just
stuffs.
Yeah, she's very early on.
Yeah, she kind of just stuffs a jumper
pillow.
or something up her. No. Anyway, he goes out to pick up.
Chinese.
They get a knock at the door. It's delivery, and it is a ventriloquist dummy.
Well, they know that when they unwrap it.
But yeah, what is it? Open up.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Who sent us a dummy? Oh, this reminds me of that childhood nursery rhyme from when we were back in our old hometown. You know. But she doesn't quite remember it fully.
Yep.
She kind of gives a bastardized version of it and then just goes, boo! So he goes off to get the Chinese, and she gets killed by the spirit living inside the dummy.
Off camera.
Yep. But it's creepy. Oh, we'll talk about the same, sorry.
Doing
the plot. He gets back, he finds her dead body, calls the police, they take the body away, he gets kind of loosely, gently interrogated by Donnie Wahlberg, who is the policeman. Detective.
He is trope policeman.
We will
101.
talk about it in a minute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're
going to fly through the plot.
Nick, I'm so excited. Dead silence. I can't help myself.
Okay. Jamie,
our lead. Yes. Yeah.
Lead guy. So Jamie goes back to his hometown because that's where he's going to bury his dead wife because they're both from the hometown.
Yep.
He goes to visit his dad. It turns out his dad's had a stroke recently. Also, new wife who is about Jamie's age.
Nice little gold digger.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
His dad he never got on with his dad. His dad kind of sent him away when he was quite young. He hasn't seen him for a while. Hence how, despite the fact they live quite close to each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, they live close enough that the Undertaker can go and collect the body when the police release it within about 20 minutes.
That's kind of your indication as to how close.
Yeah, they're very close.
Yeah.
But despite living close, he hasn't seen his dad for long enough that he didn't know his dad had a stroke or got remarried.
Yeah.
He then goes to the Undertaker, has a chat with the Undertaker, explains, when the body is released, I can go and collect it, and then
Yeah.
what type of coffin do you want? Yada yada yada. We also meet the Undertaker's. I don't know if it's his wife or his sister.
It's his wife,
His
who's
wife.
senile.
Yeah.
She's kind of lost it. You don't really know why.
No, but it's interesting enough. But then we have Jamie buries his wife.
We have an exposition scene at this point with the Undertaker and Jamie.
The Undertaker
explaining
explains where the curse came from.
Yeah.
Because it turns out that when the town was thriving, they had this big, cool theatre on like a lakefront. And the very opening night, the first act, was this ventriloquist called Mary Shaw.
Mary Shaw. Yeah.
And
Sure.
the Undertaker, whose name I've forgotten now.
Henry,
there we go.
How?
I'm focused on other things. Like the dummy was under his seat, and she threw her voice, and it looks under her seat, brought the dummy up. And while she's doing her act, and she's a very good ventriloquist, it's a good act, good patter. A good ventriloquist is a lot of fun, I think. But back to the plot. Another kid kind of yells out, "I can see your lips moving." And a lot of adults like looking at the kid like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is not how you treat the act on the stage."
Yep.
They're like, "Hey, but I can see her lips moving. You can all see it, blah, 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 blah." So anyway, a few days later, that boy turns up dead. And the townsfolk assume it was Mary Shaw, and they hunt her down. They make her scream and cut out her tongue and kill her.
Yep.
And then all the men who did this crime slowly die one by one, all in the same way of having their tongues ripped out. And then their wives and then the kids did as well. And it's then told kind of by Jamie's dad, "That's why I sent you away, to get you away from this curse."
You have a somewhat bloodline curse.
Yeah. Then Jamie goes, because the Undertaker explains that Mary Shelley wanted to be buried with all her dolls.
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Mary Shelley.
Frankenstein on the brain there. That Mary Shaw wanted to be buried with all of her ventriloquist dolls. There were like 100 of them.
Wanted to be a doll.
And become a doll as well. And so Henry's dad was also an Undertaker, was turning her into a ventriloquist puppet, which was interesting. And Henry, as a child, kind of went to have a look, and the coffin tipped over on top of him, and he didn't scream. He
was told not to.
Yeah, he survived.
Yep.
So
Flashback to
Jamie goes back
forward
to
normal times. Yep.
the cemetery. He finds the grave for Billy, the puppet he's got, digs up Billy's grave, which is empty, puts the puppet in, puts him down, and then gets scared by the puppet in his car, goes back to his hotel room, and the police officer's there, Donnie Wahlberg, with the puppet. "Hey, why did you bury this? I told you not to leave town. There's evidence." Yeah, so Donnie Wahlberg is kind of assuming that Jamie's involved in some way. Jamie's trying to say he's not. Whilst this is going on, the Undertaker gets killed by Mary Shaw.
Yep, by a setup from earlier on in the film.
Yep. Then we have Jamie goes to his dad again.
Yeah.
And this is when he explains why he sent him away.
Yep, that's where we get the exposition.
As he goes to leave, we get the cop stops him at the door.
Yep.
And then he gets a phone call from the Undertaker, who we know is dead, saying, "Oh, I can prove you're not dead. I can prove you're not the killer.
Yes.
If you meet me at the theatre."
Yeah.
So he tells the policeman, "I'm going to the theatre." Policeman's like, "No, you're not." Shoves the policeman, drives away, gets chased, rows a boat out to the theatre because now it's half submerged. And go in there, and that's where we get our big final scene.
Yeah,
he meets up with
the finale
Mary
happens
Shaw
at
happens.
the theatre, yeah.
Yeah, there's some
decrepit
creepy
theatre.
stuff with the dolls and everything. The detective dies because he screams.
He screamed.
Yeah, the
Yep.
fool.
Another setup.
Jamie survives.
Yep.
Goes back to his dad's house, finds the Billy puppet, chucks it in the fire, thinking that'll kill Mary Shelley, because Mary Shaw,
Mary Shelley.
because she lives in the dolls. Goes to find his dad, finds him slumped over. It turns out his dad has been turned into a giant human ventriloquist puppet, and that's the big twist at the end. He's been dead the whole time.
If you didn't know this was created by Wan and Whannell, the way that last twist is shot and brought to you, you'd be like, this feels like a Saw film.
It does. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yep, I just want to put that out there.
But then you think back and realize every time that the dad's been speaking, his wife has been stood right next to him, like hand on his shoulder, actually controlling him. And
It's
then
like his spine, or like
yeah,
is it a
his
rod?
spine's
Or...
been replaced by like a wooden
Yeah,
pole
dowel,
or something.
yeah.
But then he kind of freaks out a bit. He sees Mary Shaw. He screams. She kills him. End of the film.
Yeah,
that's the plot.
That's very good rundown. I think you got that out in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's all
Happy with that.
Yep.
Now,
I picked this film.
Yeah, let's talk about all this.
Because I love this film.
Yeah.
I love this film for 2 reasons.
Mm-hmm.
One is that it does some of the horror stuff really, really well.
Such as?
Ventriloquist dolls are creepy. I think everyone agrees the old style ventriloquist puppets are creepy.
It's a very subjective thing.
But that's why modern ventriloquists don't use the old style puppets anymore. They use kind of more furry puppets or Muppet type puppets.
Yeah.
Because they don't look creepy. Whereas the old style wooden ventriloquist puppets just have a creepy aura about them.
Okay, no, I will. They do. I can definitely say they do have a creepy aura. Me personally, I get nothing
That's
from
fine.
them horror-wise. But I will agree with you.
What I'll say is, I think that this film, 2 things. One, I think it does certain parts of horror really, really well. But the second thing I love about this film is it's fucking shite in places. It's absolutely abject awful.
Yes.
And I'm watching this film thinking, you've got this part is so good. This part is horrific. What the fuck has happened here? I really enjoy how this film goes from brilliant, shite, brilliant, brilliant.
Okay.
It just keeps jumping all over the place. It's so enjoyable watching how crap it is in places. Some of it is just laugh out loud awful. At one point, there is literally a crew member on screen.
Really? What part's that? I didn't catch that.
After the second time he's leaving his dad's house to go to the theatre.
Yeah.
He's reversing down the driveway, and Donnie Wahlberg comes out and says, "Hey, I haven't even got a full tank of gas." And then there's a crew member trying to hide behind a bush.
Fantastic.
I took a photo of it because I figured you wouldn't have spotted it.
We'll
I've seen this film enough times.
We'll put this up on the YouTube right now. Oh my word! Look at that.
And when he comes out the house, he actually turns his head to follow where the car is going.
Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. Have a look at that, guys.
It's hilarious. But as you said, like, Donnie Wahlberg is the most tropey trope of all detective characters.
It's got the beige duster.
Yep.
He's eating a donut. He doesn't play by any rules.
But also, for some reason, he thought, I need this character to stand out. What could I make this guy do to stand out? I know I'll always be shaving.
Oh yeah, we can. I think I counted 3 times.
Yeah, it's in the interview room. The first time we see him, he's just using an electric razor to shave.
Now,
and then we see it multiple times. And when he dies, his body hits the floor, and then the shaver hits on, just got moving across the floor. Is this supposed to be comedy at this point?
I was thinking regarding his character. This could I think this film could have continued as it is without his character in it whatsoever.
Yeah,
his character doesn't play a part really in this film whatsoever because Jamie goes about everything.
Jamie ignores everything he tells him to do.
He has no impact in this film. Donnie Wahlberg.
We get one part where
there's a shotgun that helps at the end.
Not really. He's not got that many shots. He's shooting he shoots 4 or 5 puppets of the 100.
Well, Jamie didn't have a shotgun, so it.
No, Jamie didn't die though.
Then.
So when we first see Donnie Wahlberg in Jamie's hometown, which is like Raven's
Fair,
Raven something. Yeah,
an awful name.
It's in the hotel room, and he's like, "I thought I told you not to leave town."
Yeah,
but you didn't tell him that at all. I wrote down what he literally said.
I may have written that down actually as well. Yeah.
So, I thought I asked you not to leave the city, but he actually said, "You can go, Ashen. You're a free man for now." So nothing about "don't leave town." "Don't leave town" is a very stereotypical, tropey cop line. Yeah, you go for now, but don't leave town.
Don't leave town, yeah.
He doesn't say... He does all the cop tropes, but he doesn't say the really tropey line, and then he claims he did later on. "I told you not to leave the city." No, you didn't. You didn't say
anything.
Also, when we first see Donnie Wahlberg's character at the police station...
Yes.
He just does like a crass joke to the female cop, and her response is kind of like, "Oh, you cheeky detective, you.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck?
His character was the whole police aspect in this film made no sense as well because of what happened to Jamie and his wife at the beginning.
Yep.
You know, it's a crime scene,
Yeah.
and they think they have suspicions that he did it. They tape off. The police tape off his. It's an apartment block.
Yeah.
Or part.
No, just
This is
just
apartment.
the front door of his
But
apartment.
he freely just goes back in.
They just put like a little bit
Yeah.
of tape. They didn't even do high and low. It's just high, so we could just duck under it easily. But he has told them, "Oh, we got this ventriloquist puppet delivered. Last thing that happened before my wife was killed, before I left, this puppet was delivered." So the police don't take it in as evidence.
No.
So he goes home and finds it. Then Donnie Wahlberg later on is like, "Oh, I see you're trying to destroy evidence. If it was evidence,
Why
you'd
would
have fucking taken it.
Yeah, why have
What's
you not
going
got
on
it?
here?"
Why have you not got it? I gotta be honest. I know you love this film, but I'm glad that you can actually agree with me on some
Oh, no, no.
things.
Some parts of this film are so bad. For example, why did they call her Mary Shaw?
I don't know, but also they do
It doesn't
say...
fucking rhyme.
I can't remember who said it.
The rhyme is,
Yeah, what's
beware the stare of Mary Shaw. She had no children, only dolls. That doesn't fucking rhyme. And if you see her in your dreams, make sure to never ever scream. Okay, so the last bit
Dream
is a
scream,
rhyme.
yeah.
But this isn't based on like an urban legend
No,
where you
it's
need
made
to use
up.
the character name. You could call her Mary Shaw. Shawl and Dolls is a bit more closer up. You could have called her Mary Balls, but that'd be a bit silly. You could have picked a name that rhymed with dolls.
Mary Hall.
Yeah. Beware the stare of Mary Hall. She had no children, only dolls. That is a better rhyme than Mary Shaw and dolls.
Completely agree. Completely agree.
They wrote the fucking film. They thought, oh, let's have this rhyme in here. Okay, shall we make the rhyme rhyme? No. And also, in the trailer for this, there was an extra line at the end.
At the end of the trailer, end of the film.
Sorry, at the end of the rhyme.
Oh, really?
So the trailer was, beware the stare of Mary Shaw.
Yeah.
She had no children, only dolls.
Yeah.
Good rhyme.
Dolls.
And if you see her in your dreams, be sure to never ever scream. She'll rip your tongue out from the seam. So that was in the trailer.
Would that be better to have been in the film or not? I don't think it would have been.
No.
It would have.
I think that's why they removed it from the
It
film.
would have been too handholdy.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, there's a point. Talking about Mary Shaw. There is a point where they say, in my local this is it. Jamie says it. In my local town, there's a thing about ventriloquist dolls. It's famous for it, is it?
Yeah,
man?
yeah.
Just this one person, and then later on, someone says, "No one dare speak Mary Shaw's name." And I'm just like,
Henry.
You just did.
Henry says that.
You just did.
We don't say her name around here. And then he just brings him in the house and says her name over and
Just
over and over again.
Just Harry Potter it. We don't speak about her or she who not be named.
Yeah.
Or something. It just
No, there's a part where the ventriloquist doll gets delivered and Jamie's like, well, this is odd. And then his girlfriend's like, oh, you remember? There was that whole thing. And then later on he tells the cop, oh, yeah, in my town, if you get a ventriloquist doll, it means you're going to die. And they go, well, so you remember that now, but you didn't tell him earlier?
because they were quite inquisitive about it.
Yeah.
Now that was my second note. What would you do if you're at home and suddenly that is at the front door?
I would.
You didn't see a delivery man.
I'd look up
Anyone?
on eBay how much it's worth, and I'd try and flog it because
But-
proper hand-carved ventriloquist dolls, I'm going to guess
Yeah.
they might go for a couple $100.
But would you not, feeling wise, think, I didn't order this. I don't know anyone. I have quite a close knit of friends and family. No one would send me this. Is this a?
What's going to happen now is I'm going to send him a
You
ventriloquist
probably
doll.
will do now. Did they have his name on it? The package, Jamie.
I can't remember. I think it did, yeah.
So then it doesn't. It's not like if it came to you and it said Nick. It's not like it's a wrong address.
Yeah.
That is
It was outside his
specifically
door.
to you. How would you feel? Like, what would you not feel weirded out?
I think, did I get drunk and start ordering random stuff on eBay again?
Then would you check? Granted, this is 2007. You
Yeah.
didn't have the technology at the time. Well, you had the internet and computers, but not on the phones.
I almost got really drunk, watched some zombie films, and then bought, like, throwing knives. Because I figured, I'm in England, we can't have guns. Throwing knives, perfect.
That's sensible.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
I agree with you. That's
I used to have a
sensible.
dartboard in my old house. I threw the throwing knives at the dartboard once.
Hmm.
Hit, like, handle first, bounced out, landed in my foot. I'm going to stop throwing these knives.
It's a good purchase though.
Yeah.
Just in case.
They
You
look,
never know.
They look cool.
They look cool.
Yeah.
You need some Chinese throwing stars, Nick. Just don't get it in your eye.
No.
We'll see what happens with that. You get turned,
Oh,
you get,
butters,
you
turned
get
into a
dressed
dog.
up as a dog. Yeah. I don't know. I would just be. I think I would open it. I'd unwrap it. But if I saw specifically the doll, I think I would be freaked out. Back to what you're saying, they look creepy.
But these characters, it's something, it's something I read and it makes sense.
Yeah.
When you're watching a horror film and there's a noise in the basement and they go into the basement, you're like, what the fuck are you going into the basement for? The characters in the film don't know they're in a horror film.
No.
So it could be that noise, oh, there's that weird noise in the garage, let's go and check it out. It could be a murderer, or it could be E.T.
Agreed.
You don't know what genre of movie you're in.
Us in reality
have
a bit more caution when you're investigating a strange noise.
Yeah.
That you know, like there's no one else here. There shouldn't be any noises. What's going on? You don't normally get that in a lot of horror films. Just sort of, hello, is anyone there? Hello.
I get you.
You know.
Yeah. But I don't know if a ventriloquist doll was delivered to me with my name on it, I'd be like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah, I think that's the consensus. It'd be, this is weird, and I didn't really get that from them. But that also, I think, leads on to our lead guy. He is awful.
Oh yeah,
as an actor, he's awful.
I think he was from Home and Away, and I don't know him from any other films. I never watched Home and Away, but I believe he was from Home and Away.
Was he really? Yeah. Was he really?
I think it was Home and Away.
I watched a bit of Home and Away in my time, followed by Neighbours.
But he's not a great actor.
He's really not good. He's really not good.
If we're talking about the actors in this film who were good, Donnie Wahlberg was fine.
Donnie Wahlberg is absolutely fine. Better in Saw 2.
The dude who plays The Undertaker is great.
Yeah, I recognised him, but they couldn't pick.
He was in the only thing I know him from. He was in Firefly.
Firefly?
Yeah. I think the character came was like Nietzsche or something. He was like the main bad guy in a couple of episodes.
Okay, yeah.
Like he was like the crime lord from a big area. The guy who the first time they see him, he's killing a guy.
Pardon me. It does ring a bell. Yes, it does ring a bell.
But that's what I recognise. And also the guy. It's a really wooden performance, but the guy who plays the dad.
Oh, he's on 24. I remember him from 24.
He's been in a lot of things.
Yeah, he's a big actor.
He was the prison warden in Shawshank Redemption.
Yes, of course he was. Yeah. Yes, he was. Yes, being obtuse and transparent.
It's a very wooden performance.
Oh,
because he has to. But
have you been saving that?
Yeah. But the thing is, when you rewatch the film and know he's dead the whole time, it doesn't work.
No.
Because he's trying so hard to do no movement. He doesn't blink, or he blinks on occasion, but not often, because, you could do that. He's trying to talk without moving his lips too much, which is very difficult.
Yeah.
And he's he never moves his hands. They are completely still the whole time. No, because we're given the impression he's
paralyzed.
He's had a stroke.
Right? Or stroke, paralyzed.
So he's in a wheelchair.
And you never think about the fact that she's always standing behind him.
Not until a rewatch, you realise the whole time, oh God, she's always been there. It doesn't make sense. But when you get the close up on his face, you can see him kind of slight twitch or something. It's like, oh, it's so difficult to not move.
I'm not going to ever watch this again, but I will go back. Actually, I want to check out the scenes with him.
Yeah,
I do need to do that. I want to check it out.
Although you kind of see them anyway at the end when he gets the big reveal and you get all the flashbacks in the Saw style.
The Saw flashback, yeah. Who to the dad?
The counter to this is...
There's no one else really, is there?
No. Have you seen Knives Out?
Oh, the
kind of murder mystery one.
No, but
okay. So I saw that at the cinema, loved it so much. I went back the next week and saw it again at the cinema. I paid to see it twice.
Yeah.
Basically, that film has a kind of a big reveal, and you start seeing when they're talking about there's a lot of kind of flashbacks in this film. You start getting flashbacks from somebody else's point of view. But when you rewatch the film and see it from the first point of view, you realise, oh shit, it was in plain sight the entire time, but you never realised.
Interesting.
So that is a film that on rewatch, it was there the whole time.
Yep.
It wasn't kind of pretending, if you get what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the reasons I thought it was such a good film, Knives Out, because they do a great job of the twist was there the whole time. Same, they then did Glass Onion, they then did...
straight to Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the third one, Dead Men Tell No Tales, another Netflix one.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
It might not be called that then. But they're fun. They're fun films.
Yeah.
This, I've watched it multiple times. He does his very best to not move, but he is a human being who is alive. There are some movements he can't help. But he does, I think he does a commendable job of pretending he's dead, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, completely. I mean, do you, in film, it doesn't have to be horror, just in films, when a character has been killed, do you ever try to, like, if the camera keeps on them, do you ever try to look at them going, are they breathing? Well, are they moving? Are they going to
breathe? Not anymore, because they'll just use CGI to basically, from the chest down, they will just replace them with a CGI chest, so the person can still breathe.
Yeah.
But their chest, you can't see it.
Sometimes you see like an eye twitch, like that.
Speaking of eyes, this film just fucking... There's one part. Oh, so back to the actors who were good. I thought the actress playing Mary Shaw, kind of the old lady Mary Shaw.
Yeah, she was okay.
Was creepy.
She was okay.
The young one was good as well. Young Mary Shaw was good as well.
For what we got of her, there wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a part when Jamie's talking to his dad. Talking to her. What's her name? Young Mary Shaw.
I don't know. Fucking wifey.
Yeah. He's saying that you'll be replaced too, and that he shows the portraits. That's not related really to this whole thing, is it? It's just stating that that's what will happen.
Yeah, his dad kind of chases mum off and painted over her.
Yeah.
It's a way to try and explain why he doesn't get on with his dad, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. So there's no one really else.
The eye thing.
Yeah, because there's no one really else. So
No. Early on.
Yeah.
So just after he's found his wife's dead body.
Yep.
Right. The camera kind of zooms out from the dead body. So we've got her, and I think she looks really kind of good. They're kind of ripped open. Her hands are kind of stuck in this kind of... She's died in terrible agony and fear. But as the camera's panning away, we then get his eye superimposed. So it's like it pans out from his eye.
Yeah.
And they're outside the apartment. And the coroner is taking the body out in a body bag. He's standing there looking a bit shell-shocked, and then kind of puts his hand and starts crying. And it keeps zooming out. And his eye's over it again. And now he's in the police station in the kind of the interrogation room. And it keeps zooming out from his eye to show him now in the police kind of frozen. 2 eye zoom outs in 15 seconds. So what the fuck? The first one I thought, oh, that looks pretty interesting. And then you see the second one, what this they just cut? Is every scene cut and there's still going to be an eye zoom now?
I mean yeah, I do.
So
I know what you're talking about. They obviously, I don't know who the cinematographer is, but as far as Wan goes, there was some great transitional shots in the Saw films. I remember one specifically in Saw 2 with the cop, black guy, the cop.
Donnie Wahlberg.
No, the black guy, the SWAT team member. He's in his apartment.
Yep.
And he finds the blonde woman attached, and her hair is attached to the gears. You then find out later she then has to fend. She's trying to fight him off. They're having a fight, and they fall through a mirror. But that transitions straight into Donnie Wahlberg's office, and if you see a behind the scenes shot, they built 2 sets: bedroom set with a fake mirror which they fell through, and then the camera went through and then carried on the shoot in the scene in this office set behind the bedroom set. So they do have good transitional shots, but when you use it within that quick succession, it's
yeah, if it was done once to show him kind of in shell shock, that would have been great. But doing it twice it is literally 15 seconds between the first one and the second one.
About. Yeah,
so
yeah.
What the hell? The best part about the whole film, for me,
okay, I need to think about for me then,
is the score. I love the music. It's creepy. It sounds like it should be upbeat because it's kind of high pitched.
Yeah, it was good.
It sounds like a music box, but it's really creepy. And you've heard that a lot of times before. Because whenever you got in my car, I had that one CD that was just horror movie themes.
Yes, you had the soundtracks,
that was number 1 on that CD, because I think it's such a great little piece of music.
Okay.
And they just have like themes on it the whole way through. So most of the score is this same piece of music, just tweaked in different ways, different scenes. And I really liked it. The opening credits were so fucking Saw. They were such a Saw film opening credits as well. The music is playing, but then we get kind of almost like camera, like Polaroid pictures of certain things and lots of quick transitions.
Isn't it going through the designs as well? Like
Yeah.
a doll. Yeah,
Doll,
yeah, drawings. Yes. Yeah,
So in Saw we might get
very
traps
good.
or something, and here we
Yeah.
get puppet designs.
yeah, that was good.
Another goof in this film, so not just the crew member being
Yeah.
in shot. When Jamie turns up at his dad's place for the first time,
It's a big manor.
yeah, without a paved driveway, literally a dirt road
Yeah,
driveway.
yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, but that's not important. When his new stepmom meets him at the door,
Yeah.
he's got like a little moustache. It's a shitty moustache. It's like maybe 2 or 3 days growth
Jamie
of
or
moustache.
Dad?
Jamie does.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like he's not shaved for a couple of days, just his top lip though, because everything else is clean shaven. He hears his dad call from upstairs. He goes upstairs. He goes into his dad's kind of study, and he is now clean shaven.
Yeah, I figured. I hadn't caught that, but I figured that's where you were going.
Yeah, I've seen the film a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he has a close shave on the way up the stairs, I guess.
Yeah, there were inconsistencies like that, especially something so visual. I mean, you've. I mean, I don't suppose it matters so much in theatre, but with film and even TV shows, actors are specifically told that you can't cut your hair, you can't do this, you can't do that, because
it's one of the big things on 24 is they had to get haircuts repeatedly throughout filming, just like a fraction of a millimetre off each time, so he looked the same for the whole.
Because the continuity would just get thrown out the window. Yeah, completely. I have a few things I want to point out.
Yeah, cool.
This is one of the most frustratingly bad color graded films I've seen in a long time.
It's so washed out.
It is blue.
Yeah.
This is one of the bluest films, and I don't mean blue.
This is actually another thing from Saw. In
I
the
mean,
bathroom,
it's
in the
not too
bathroom
bad.
in Saw, it's so blue. Outside of the bathroom, there's a bit more color, but
Yeah.
in the bathroom in Saw, where most of the film does take place, it's very washed out blue.
Yes, it is. It is. But this is way more.
Yeah.
Everything is just blue, bluey grey, but it's so blue.
With the exception, his apartment at the beginning. His apartment at the beginning seems quite warm and
A
nice.
little bit. I mean, it's like bluey grey walls.
Yeah, but
still.
But there's still a bit of warmth in that apartment,
Yes, there is.
which
Yeah.
goes for the whole film, which
Yeah,
it disappears. The moment they leave the apartment, his wife is dead, everything is now shit.
It really is. The lighting and color grading on this film bothered me so much. Along with, and I've brought this up many times with, I think it's specifically films from the noughties. They abused the smoke machine ridiculously, because I'm thinking I've never seen like just creeping along the floor like this all the time.
It's something I did write down as well. When he goes to the cemetery at night to bury
ridiculous.
Billy, the dry ice, the fog is
Yeah.
it's so thick.
It's creeping along.
But it's also, but then when he's walking along, it's quite high. It's over the top of some of the tombstones.
Yeah.
But every time the camera stops to zoom on a tombstone, so it cuts to look at a tombstone so we can read it, there is no fucking fog. Long shots, he's walking, it's fog everywhere, and then, we need to read this one. Boop! No fog anywhere.
Yeah. They overly abuse it. They really do. Because especially like even background shots, like behind a tree, you'll see suddenly a plume of it just come. No. Don't I really hate in horror films that add in these things because they think it looks spooky, which then leads on to my final thing, which I really didn't like as far as production, is when you said about they do horror well in this. That's kind of one of the things I didn't like about this film, how they overly rely on jump scare lightning for scares.
No.
Showing her face. Oh, there's lightning. There has to be lightning.
I don't mind about that.
But there's
I'm talking
conveniently
about the other stuff.
But there's conveniently always lightning whenever a scare is happening on the screen to show you. It's always lightning.
When he's driving along, and the puppet's next to him in the car.
Yeah, I'm
and
waiting
he's
for it to
driving
look at him.
But it's just the eye slowly moves to look at him.
Yeah.
And then the head's like, I liked that.
Okay.
It was creepy. And then we get the lightning or whatever, and then he looks at the dummy, and the dummy's just facing ahead, ignoring him.
Yeah, the lightning added to it. We needed the lightning, didn't we?
But it was the slow bit. Kind of the dummy very slowly looking at him and then turning to look. I thought that was really well done. I liked that stuff.
That scene was better that his head didn't move. Just his eye moved. Sly eye.
But then we get later on when Donnie and Jamie,
Yeah.
I don't know Donnie Wahlberg's character's name, so we'll call him Donnie.
Donnie.
When they're in the theatre and they've got all the dolls, and then the dolls slowly start looking, and then they all turn to look the same way. I liked that. I thought the sound was good in that as well, kind of the creaking wood as it turns.
Do you generally have a fear of these dolls?
No, but I find them creepy. I'm not scared of them, but I just think the design of your traditional ventriloquist doll is creepy.
So, you remember
It looks too human, but also too non-human at the same time. You either need to go fully non-human, or make it look more human.
I mean, you remember a few months ago when I was going through the Conjuring films, and Annabelle was one of them.
Yeah.
You've not seen those?
No.
Annabelle, very
I
similar.
think I've seen
it's not
the
a
first
ventriloquist doll, but it's similar. Like, so to you, that's
Fucking hell, it looks creepy as fuck.
yeah.
The eyes. It's the eyes.
Yeah,
Very
as a design,
creepy.
Well, I think for me, what it's always been, and this goes back to Child's Play. Dolls have never done the physical thing of a doll have never terrified me really.
Child's Play works though because it's the serial killer
It's campy, it's
in
serial
the body.
killer, yes. But this doll.
Did you read Goosebumps when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Okay, so the
collected
Night of the
them.
Living Dummy.
Yeah.
That was I think that was the first one to get a sequel.
I never got scared of the books though.
No, but they were fun introductions. to horror.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's also why I feel that they had Slappy from Goosebumps
Yes.
as the lead antagonist in the Goosebumps movie.
The one from a few years back.
Yeah, Jack Black as
Yeah,
R.L. Stein.
Okay. Yeah.
Slappy, the ventriloquist dummy, was the lead antagonist because he's quite creepy. He's a ventriloquist dummy. Yeah, I think just ventriloquist puppets, specifically those traditional wooden designs, look creepy. Whereas I really like the non-traditional ones. You know, the ones that just a bit like an old man type puppet. Jeff Dunham, I think it is.
Oh yeah.
He has the really angry
yeah.
old man, but his puppets they don't look like those traditional ones. They look a lot better now. Or I can't remember her name, Lucy something, I think it is. English.
Yeah.
She has that one where she puts the fake mouth on people.
Oh yeah.
She's great. But also her main puppet is like an old lady.
Yeah.
Who doesn't look anything like the traditional puppets. I just think traditional puppets from ventriloquists look creepy. But when I talk about horror being done well in this, I loved the way that when the Mary Shaw curse is about to take place, when she's kind of making herself known,
when
the sound dampens.
Towards the end.
No, whenever it happens in the first kill, the sound gets dampened.
Yep.
And it gets dampened kind of slowly, so we hear a clock ticking, and then it ticks, it sounds a bit kind of bloop, and then ticks again, and we don't hear anything.
Oh, the first kill. Yes, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
But it happens
bedroom.
elsewhere as well.
Yeah.
So when he's driving in the car with the dummy next to him that slowly looks at him, the sound slowly goes. And he then realizes, oh shit, when the sound goes, that's where she's here. So when they are looking at all the dummies in the theatre.
Oh, the theatre, yeah.
And the sound starts going, that's when he says, don't scream.
He does.
Don't
He
scream.
does say that, yes. Yeah.
I think Donnie Wahlberg's death is fucking hilarious. He falls off, he screams, and then kind of he gets pulled behind curtains. If that was it, would have been a good death.
What was that called? Like just a walkway?
I think a catwalk.
Because that's set up
For the theatre.
half hour earlier where you see there's a bolt that's loose
Yeah.
when he's walking across
It's a catwalk, it's not in the theatre.
Super high.
Oh yeah, well, it has to be,
Yeah.
because it has to be not visible.
Yeah.
But as Wahlberg falls, he screams, and then he gets kind of pulled behind a curtain. If that was it, it would have been fine. It's when they push him back for a last jump scare, and the look on his face is laughable.
Oh yeah.
So he's been ripped open, had the tongue, but he's kind of like, "Wah." He looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does.
They threw him back very much just for that last jump scare, but the way you threw him kind of towards the camera, I felt that this isn't a 3D movie. If this was a 3D film, that would have been the kind of the bleh.
It was just before the boom, the 3D boom. That was about 2008-9. So yeah.
But if he had just disappeared, we know he was going to die. But look, let's quickly show his body so you know he's dead. But that he looked hilariously bad.
It's an interesting take, the thing of you finding the implementation of horror in this film well done, whereas I personally didn't, because of I think it's pretty much the production side that takes it away from me.
Mm-hmm.
They're having to rely on all these other things to get their scares out, and I'll always go back to
I think I just deleted the fucking email I have in my notes.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, thanks.
I think I fall more in the category of I love horror that's more grounded in reality, and horror is kind of just there in front of you. It doesn't need anything to emphasize that this is a big jump scare. Granted, the greatest jump scare ever is The Exorcist 3. That is a big but it's after about 4 minutes
it earns it
of silence and just watching a normal screen, normal scene happening, and so I think I kind of roll my eyes when films kind of do horror films specifically do that, the reliance of set pieces, especially the lightning. I was just noting that, we're lightning again, that means something's going to happen. Because when the thing you mentioned earlier about when he's younger, the flashback, and he's in the morgue, and he's very interested about looking at her. You don't see her until the lightning goes, and you see a quick flash. Would that have been creepier if he had turned the lights on, it was bright, no background music, no sound, maybe just his footsteps peers over, and you just see. And that's where you can do your like a and she's just.
I was kind of seeing it as she doesn't really move when you're looking at her, kind of like Weeping Angels from Doctor Who. So she can only move when the light's off. So when it flickers, she's moved.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's definitely not what they were going for.
Yeah.
But that's just me trying to defend the film.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, you talked about the lead actor not being great.
He's awful.
When he tells Donnie Wahlberg that she's living in the dolls, he delivers it like I just did there. So she's living in the dolls. No emotion.
Yeah.
Donnie Wahlberg is acting his arse off in that scene. He's panicking.
He's doing his best.
He's trying his best.
He's a bit overacting at times, to be fair, but yeah, he's doing his best.
Did you see Billy the Jigsaw doll in this film?
I did. Just down the bottom in the middle.
Yeah.
I like that little Easter egg. That was really nice. But it at that point, that's Billy. Hang on a minute. Why have they named the main doll Billy? Come on. Just name it something else if you're going to put that Easter egg in. Now, granted, I'm sure they didn't pen the script right. I'm going to start writing this. Just go all the way to the end. We're going to put Billy here. Right, now let's get back to the script. I'm sure they didn't do that. It was probably a last minute. We just chuck that in there. But still.
It's like, I felt this film, the idea was interesting.
The concept is good.
The idea that you can't scream in the presence of the spirit or you die. Because, of course, the natural reaction to being terrified is to scream.
Yeah.
But if you scream, you're going to be killed. So you have to not scream. I like the idea. And as we've established, I find ventriloquist dummies, those traditional ones, to be creepy. So I think having them as a big part of the film works.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
The problem is, a lot of the film is so fucking shit.
It is, unfortunately. I'm
glad you've watched it. I'm glad I've got you to watch this train wreck.
I have had this film on a hard drive since maybe 2009 or 10. It's one of those films I got given as a batch from a friend. Like, here's a load of films in really crap quality. I mean, it was like 1080p quality, and we just watched it like that. And I think the other one, there's weird eras of horror that I kind of grouped together, and there's another film I got given in that batch called Stay Alive, the video game one. I think it's got Frankie Muniz in from Malcolm Middle. Staying Alive or Stay Alive? I know
Frankie Muniz. I don't know. I saw it. I've seen Frankie Muniz in a different horror film.
Stay Alive. Yeah, 2006. Yeah, Stay Alive. Yeah, horror thriller movie about a group of teens who find out the answer to a mysterious death of their old friend lies within the world of an online video game.
I think I might have seen that, and I've completely lost it in my mind.
That's fair. And 2006, 2007, they kind of just go together for me, these sort of films.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever watch it again. I will watch the scenes with the dad. I'm definitely intrigued about that.
And watch the scene with the crew member.
Yes, I want to find that.
So funny.
I definitely want to find that. Mary Shaw. You said about like the concept of the film is good.
Yeah.
It's just the way it's executed. The concept is good, and I like her character and whatnot. The portrayal, the acting is pretty good. But her character's basically just a bit bitter.
Well, she was killed.
Yeah, I know, but...
Yeah, she killed the child first,
Yeah. She's a little bit bitter, really. Just because they took the mick out of her.
Apparently, if this film had done well, they were already planning a sequel.
Well, it ends...
Which would have made no sense, because Mary Shaw tells Jamie, you are the last of the Aspin, whatever his surname
The
is.
bloodline,
You're the last of it. And basically, he's the last person in the town. The town is now deserted.
Mm.
Oh, another thing about this film. They clearly did not have the budget for fucking extras.
There's no one else. There's no one in the town.
The only crowd scenes we get, we have 1 or 2 extras in the police station. But they have spoken lines.
Yeah.
And
the theatre.
Yeah. Which I feel they just probably stuffed full of cast members. Crew members.
Everyone, we're in the theatre shot now.
Got a couple of kids here who have lines, and that's good. But everywhere else, there's no one around anywhere. They're at the motel, and we only see
that one room.
We see the outside of Donnie's room when he breaks in to get the doll back.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no one in the motel. There's no. We don't see
that room with that red light. Oh my god!
Oh, I would have driven me mad. And the fact he's not even closed the fucking curtains.
Yeah, it's so.
You
harsh.
can hear the buzzing of the light.
It's so harsh.
Yeah.
The town though, I feel, and I need to check it out, so I'm not going to confirm right now. It really looked like the town from My Bloody Valentine remake, because it's got that bridge going over the river leading into a small American town.
So it's in Canada.
Yeah.
It's outside Toronto.
Yeah.
I know that's where they filmed it.
Yeah.
And it's a real place.
Yeah.
So the bridge is I think it's Ravenstown or
Ravens Fair.
Whatever
like
it
Ravens
is.
Fair, yeah.
I think that might actually be the name of the town.
Oh, the legit real name. Okay.
Yeah, they couldn't even be asked to. Fuck it. We don't want to put up a new sign. That'll cost too much money. We're spending all our money on Donnie Wahlberg, I guess.
Well, I read the budget was 20 million. They only made 22 back.
Which I'm guessing with advertising, they've still lost money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 22 is easily considered a flop.
But they were hoping this film would do well. I mean, it was... I think it's Universal Studios had it as one of their Halloween.
It is, because they used the original Universal intro at the beginning, which is
that was good, like the 30s one, old school.
With the plane, yeah.
But Universal Studios, for their Halloween thing, where they have different haunted houses, they had a haunted house of Dead Silence.
That would have worked.
Yeah.
That would have worked. Yeah, a little doll here and there with some animatronic eyes. Yeah, that would have worked a treat. Segue. Went back to Mary Shaw. We can talk about her tongues. She collects the tongues.
And then she can talk using their voices.
Yeah.
That's a cool idea.
I like that, because
it's how she's then
Henry.
able. It's how Henry then lures.
Yeah. I actually like that. She looks like a bit of a snake. It's like sort of.
Well, basically, it's lots of tongues all put together, isn't it?
Yeah. There's like a big fork tongue.
Yeah. I liked that idea that when she kills someone and takes their tongue, she can then talk in their voice perfectly. It explains how she can do the dad's voice.
We never see how the deaths occur, though. Like the first one, right?
She rips their tongue out. They die from their tongue ripped out.
Yeah, but we never physically see a death. I'm fairly certain we never physically
we never see a hand go in.
The action.
We get kind of the blur
something,
and then we see the body afterwards.
So the doll actually doesn't... The doll doesn't do anything.
She lives in the doll.
Yeah. It's what would you call that?
Cursed object?
Yeah.
Ghost.
Actually, I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain there's a name for it, like a technical name for that, like a spirit living in an item.
Oh come on! You're not thinking of a Horcrux.
I think I am.
You're thinking of a Horcrux. I'm pretty sure that was made up by J.K. Rowling.
I'm very certain people call them Horcruxes, Nick. If you're not aware of that in the paranormal world, I think that's what I'm thinking of.
I like how your brain works. No. I knew it. I knew how your brain worked enough.
There's 2 Harry Potter references for this film.
Yeah, he shall not be named and Horcrux.
Wow. Yeah.
Actually, we get a third one though, because when Mary Shelley's coming out through the doll's faces, it looks very much like.
You said Mary Shelley again.
Fucking hell! When Mary Shaw is coming out through the dolls with their face kind of pushing out. It's very much like Voldemort at the back of Quirrell's head.
That's exactly what I thought. Yeah.
I liked the practical effects for all the dolls. They clearly had all been made and existed.
Yes. Yeah.
They got a bit of CGI when her head was kind of... Yeah, but they existed.
Yeah, they're real, yeah.
There was some CGI for her face kind of pushing through the dolls, but I think it still looked really good.
Mm-hmm. It's a good set piece at the end.
None of the CGI in this film looked bad. The closest...
you're
bad,
right, you're
her
right.
tongue looked a bit weird, but it still looked like kind of real.
For 2007, it looked fine. Absolutely fine, yeah.
It's like looking at Jurassic Park. The CGI for that still stands up today.
Not fair. You can't.
I know. But what I'm saying is, old CGI, when done well, can still stand up today.
Oh, completely.
And this film, for all of its many flaws,
yeah.
There is no point where I'm looking thinking that's clearly CGI.
No, you're right. It's done sparingly.
Yeah,
and it's okay. It's
you feel that
okay.
they because they use it so sparingly. The CGI artists had a long time to specifically make sure it looked really, really good. They weren't rushing thinking, shit, we've got 4 hours worth of film and 2 hours have got CGI in it. It was, all right, a couple of minutes throughout the whole film.
Just add in more lightning and smoke. Bring the smoke machines in. That's what most of our budget's gone on.
It's not smoke, it's fog, it's dry ice.
I'm so sorry.
Smoke rises.
That's true.
Dry ice,
you're right.
fog,
you're right.
sinks.
Creeps. But that's not a natural...
And gets shot out from behind trees, yeah.
But it's also not a natural occurring thing.
You do get mist in, like, early mornings.
You do. We actually had some not long ago. But it wasn't...
Not like that. Not like, oh, it's just in the graveyard, nowhere else.
It wasn't making my feet disappear. It wasn't like that. I'll be honest, we've done some pretty good discussion.
It was easy to fly through this, I felt.
It is, yeah, for discussion purposes, yeah. The last thing I've got here is actually, I figured he needed a sort of psychic best friend character. Maybe
someone who could act better.
Call your best friend. Oh, this has happened. Talk to them, and then they could come with him.
All his best friends are dead, because he grew up in that town.
He had no friends. Yeah, he had no one. There's no one. He needed someone. There needed to be someone else that he could bounce off of. I think.
Also, there was like one or two plot threads they just give up on. They just say a line. All right. The Undertaker says to Jamie, "Oh, how does she want to be buried?
Yeah.
What type of casket? I don't know. Well, what did her family think?" He was like, "I spoke to them once. We didn't discuss caskets, and that's it. No explanation as to why he's not spoken to her family ever, apart from that one time."
That's a very American trope. I always pick it up in like TV shows or films where, say, a couple are about to get married. And they meet the parents at the wedding for the first time. What the fuck? So that's kind of believable with Americans. That's a big flaw. You don't get much on the Undertaker's wife, like why she's so...
Well, she's senile and she talks to a taxidermy kind of raven.
Yeah, she loves it. And she likes to crawl into the crawl space.
Yeah, that's where she goes when she feels safe.
Yes. Which is another setup. Similar to our catwalk at the end. That's our setup for the...
But they give no explanation about her character, and I appreciate that. We didn't get any hand-holding.
I like a bit of mystery. Yes, yeah, I like a bit of mystery to it.
Maybe in the sequel would have turned out that she was heavily involved in something. I don't know.
How do you do a sequel to this film?
You can't. Mary Shaw has killed off all the bloodlines of the people who've given her problems.
Yeah, if you're going by continuity standpoint, but if you want to throw in a spanner and go, actually... Where do you go? Like an actual...
All right, cool.
Where do you go?
The town gets
populated?
Yeah, kind of rejigged, but gentrified. It gets regenerated.
Comes alive again, yeah.
Yeah, so people come in and they clear up loads of stuff and they reopen the theatre, of course. They find all these dolls. Oh, God.
Oh, no. What are you doing?
Well, we could destroy the dolls. They look pretty cool. They're part of the history. So let's keep the dolls. Let's have the dolls kind of around the theatre. That was spooky.
Maybe it was a doll around.
Keep the dolls around the theatre or something. I don't know. And the opening act happens to be a ventriloquist.
Is it Gabbo?
And Mary Shaw, not Shirley, possesses that ventriloquist.
Okay, I see it.
You just said Gabbo.
Yeah.
I didn't realise there is a horror movie called The Great Gabbo. I think it's from the 30s, and it's about a ventriloquist.
No way.
Yeah.
Huh. I had no idea.
Nor did I. I was looking up other ventriloquist horror films whilst looking for information about this one.
I feel like there's got to be some in the last couple of decades, surely.
I think the closest we'll probably get is Annabelle, which isn't a ventriloquist doll.
It's not. It looks very similar to... It looks like it could be a ventriloquist doll.
I think there was a 40s film, like a British film in the 40s, that was an anthology film, and one of the bits was a ventriloquist puppet. There was one in the 70s or 80s, I think it was called Magic, with Anthony Hopkins
Oh, yeah.
as the ventriloquist, and I think the puppet's a killer or something.
Okay.
I've not seen the film, I'm just kind of going on what I've
Yeah,
remembered from
yeah.
brief
Sure,
read through.
sure.
But since this film, I can't think of any ventriloquist horror. Definitely not mainstream.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if one was to be made, where does that go with a fresh story in the world of a ventriloquist, an evil whether the ventriloquist is evil, whether the doll is just cursed, or where could you go?
Okay, you could do the ventriloquist is using the doll to kill people and convinced that the doll is possessed, but actually the ventriloquist themselves is maybe a schizophrenic or something. It doesn't realise that they are controlling. So they're trying to convince everyone that the doll is evil, but really it's them all along.
Okay.
That wouldn't be too bad.
What about...
Let's pitch it.
What about a psycho ventriloquist convinces his audience that his dolls that he makes are fully like fake resin, but silicone, but they're actually his victims that he's converted into. Hello there. Hello.
You mean kind of like Mary Shaw did in this film?
What, used real bodies?
Yeah.
No, but
The first one, they killed...
I'm talking a real body.
No, she did in this one. They see the kind of doll hanging from the ceiling, and it's actually her first victim.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I remember that. But I'm talking... Elaborate on that then.
Yeah.
Like, you're really convincing them that this fucking massive doll... You'd have to be short people. You'd have to be killing...
Or children.
Oh, now that's dark. That's dark, but good. In a film sense, not real life.
I mean, basically, we can either kill children or dwarves. There are two options to make this film work.
Yeah, which one's a bit more okay?
Right, we'll kill the Big Show and have this giant fucking puppet.
Peter Dinklage.
I can't quite reach your head.
Yeah. That's horrible as a concept, being a child killer, obviously, but convincing people that they're your dummies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rough. Oh, pitch that one as well. Yeah.
I think the third option is you just have the possessed puppet.
You go down the possessed route, yeah.
Yeah, kind of your child's play.
child's
That's
play,
voodoo,
yeah.
but yeah, or this kind of living in the dolls.
Yeah, it's a hard one. It's a very niche.
So you can really kind of half-arse it, and it's the ventriloquist doll is a highly advanced animatronic toy.
Megan-esque.
I was thinking more of the remake of Child's Play.
Oh, I never saw it. Didn't they change his design? The one with Aubrey Plaza?
He looked, with Aubrey Plaza and with Mark Hamill as the voice of Chucky.
Yeah.
Looked a bit cuter.
Yeah.
But the idea for that is it was not a possession. It was that the toy was like a highly intelligent, self-learning robot type of thing.
Yeah.
And someone in the factory had basically switched it to evil.
Oh my god. There's your problem.
Yeah, they kind of put all the inhibitors down and put everything, their violence up and all that shit. Yeah, basically switched it to evil.
It's a crusty doll, yeah.
But we were talking about continuity earlier.
Yeah.
In that film, there's an amazing part where this character, I've only seen the film once.
Yeah, sure.
As I recall, this character dies by, I think Chucky kind of crashes her car. No, it's not even called Chucky. I think it's called Billy or something. Anyway.
Well, again.
The doll crashes her car
God.
and she goes flying through like the windscreen.
Mm.
But she gets in the car and puts her seatbelt on and then gets driven off. And then it cuts to there's no seatbelt. And then it cuts back and the seatbelt's on again. And the seatbelt keeps coming on and off.
My word.
Considering that the lack of seatbelt is a key plot point in why she dies, the fact that she has it on in some parts of the scene, we're just like, what the fuck?
A key point, they couldn't even keep continuous.
Another thing that just bugged me in that film is
The
there's a
remake,
part,
the
remake,
child,
yeah, of Child's Play. We've gone off what we're talking about now.
Sorry.
Is Aubrey Plaza. There's one point where she's gagged with like duct tape.
Yeah.
But it's like one of the stills, promotional stills from the film, right? She's kind of bloodied up. I think she's tied. I can't remember. But I remember there's this duct tape gag, but you can see it's just peeling off completely. It's like, here is a non-sticky bit of duct tape. We're going to kind of push it to your face so it won't stick. And it doesn't look like it's stuck to her face at all.
Just hanging on for dear life.
It's got, maybe she's kind of biting onto a bit to hold on, but it's coming off completely. And it was one of the promotional stills for the film. You look and think, that's not a gag.
Oh my god.
I know that's kind of not the way you're probably supposed to look at it and think, but yeah. They needed to get a kinkier props guy.
Yeah. As for that Blu-ray.
Yep.
What are we looking at for special features?
None.
Nothing? Let me
Nothing.
have a look. Really?
However, the version we both saw
Yeah.
is this. This is the extended version.
Yep.
Which has only got a few slight changes from the cinematic release, like her tongue. And when she eats the Undertaker's tongue,
Yep.
that isn't in the theatrical release.
Oh, really?
And the bit where she licks Jamie's face near the end, that also isn't in the cinematic release.
Interesting. Okay.
So there are a couple of little bits added on, but not much.
The first line here is what I think is, if they didn't have it, I think this would have done even worse. The fact it's even there from the creators of Saw,
yeah.
Like that alone, because Saw blew up so much.
I remember reading into this though. The problem they had was they pitched the film to a studio. They bought the film, then they had to write the film afterwards, and they kept saying there was studio interference making them change things. Whereas
Sounds like
now,
that.
I think what Lee Whannell said he does is he will write everything independently and then try and sell the script, not pitch and then write the script afterwards. Because that way he gets more freedom and try and get stuff done independently most of the time.
Yeah.
Because, Lee Whannell created, I think, The Conjuring.
No, James Wan.
In which case, Whannell did Insidious.
Let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick background check.
I think each of them have created one very popular horror franchise since Saw. We'll be right back. I should go from this.
Insidious.
Yeah.
Yeah, James Wan is
Conjuring.
Wan and Whannell.
Well, Wan had his he got sued a couple of years back for Malignant.
I never saw Malignant. I watched a review on it.
I didn't see it because the lawsuit came out whilst it was in the cinema, and I was like, it seems pretty scummy. Basically, the guy said he wrote the fucking film. He sent the script to their company. And then Wan's wife wrote the film as her first ever writing gig.
Oh, no.
And there were loads of stuff from this guy's original script that was in this film, like the whole idea being that it's the twin in utero was absorbed by the one and that stuff, and certain scenes, like being assaulted by a man, which lets the twin come out type of thing.
Yeah.
Certain specific scenes he'd written that were exactly the same, and certain bits of like concept art that were exactly the same. One always denied it.
Interesting.
However, it then came out that he settled out of court.
Well, that kind of affects his denial a bit, doesn't it, then? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Scummy move.
He's back with the Saw franchise, isn't he?
I don't know. I know that they left it after about 3 or 4. I think.
Yeah.
I think they probably just executive producers for all of them since then.
Yeah.
Because when you've created the franchise, put your name on as executive producer, get some money every film. It's worth it.
Yeah. I mean, we do have another Saw film coming out. I don't think he's fully involved with that.
But this film, Dead Silence, I felt that the framework was there for a good film.
Mm-hmm.
The idea, the concept was there for a good film. And whilst I felt they nailed certain bits really well, the sound design I thought was really good in this film, especially.
Mm-hmm.
It's a train wreck at other points, and it's hilariously bad, laughably bad. And I really wanted you to watch it.
No, I'm glad.
But I've never told you why I like this film until today.
No, that's why I was
like
super
this film 'cause
intrigued.
it's fucking shit at times. It's so bad at times. I think it's worth a watch.
Mm-hmm.
To see if you get anything. I clearly find the dolls far creepier than you do.
Yes, that's
Which
definitely
very much come across here.
Yep.
I think the horror was done pretty well in this film. You don't.
No.
But we can both agree that at points it's so fucking bad.
Yeah. But the ingredients are there.
Yeah.
For a competent film, they're in the wrong part of the sandwich.
They had the bread, they had the ham, they had
Yeah.
the cheese, they had the tomato, they had the butter, but unfortunately they put it in a blender and then fried it, and it just didn't work.
Yeah. The sandwich analogy is the best one. Yeah, especially when you add a blender. Yeah.
But no, I'm glad we watched it.
Yeah, I'm glad. It's nice to just pick one like this.
I'm very much looking forward to
Wishmaster.
the Wishmaster 2. I couldn't remember its name. It's not called Would You Rather. It's not called Genie Man.
Yes.
Evil Djinn 2.
I'm very much looking forward to Wishmaster 2.
Because I'm pretty sure I've seen some clips of Wishmaster 2 on Instagram. I'm pretty sure that the Djinn ends up in prison.
Oh, sick.
I've seen
Not jail, a prison.
Jail.
Oh,
like
sick.
Proper prison
Good
type
jail.
thing. I'm pretty sure not like in a police
Yeah, not a
cell.
police cell,
No,
prison.
Yes,
yeah.
I'm pretty sure, unless that's a different Wishmaster sequel.
I don't know. Again, so I'm new to this. You're new to this. It'll be a very interesting take. Because I can't remember the last film we did where we were both completely fresh to. Maybe Scream 7. Oh, you mean the last episode? Go check that out, by the way. If you're still here and you haven't checked out our review.
We mean check out the
Scream
episode, not the film.
7. Yeah. No. Watch the film because you need to know. It's one of those films where it's like you need to know. And then come back to us. Wishmaster, I'm really looking forward to. The Djinn doesn't get enough praise, I don't think, as far as looks and like a horror. Maybe not icon.
His voice is so good, gravelly.
So good.
And he's got that kind of pockmarked face a bit, like he had acne as a child and scratched it too much, and he doesn't have a smooth skin.
He looks great. I love a figure of him. A little 12-inch figure. Oh, he'd look great.
Just get an Action Man.
And then just slap some shit on it.
Burn it slightly.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. Okay, have you got not much else for Dead Silence?
No, I'm glad we've watched it.
We powered through that.
It's fun.
Yeah.
In a watching a car wreck kind of way.
I just noticed. I'm glad it wasn't rated as an 18 because it is a 15. There's
nothing in that.
Watching that is a 15 film. Yeah, that is a 15 film. Okay, cool. So next time, as we said, Wishmaster 2, and then following on from that, 2 films under. By the time next episode comes out, we will have our films picked. I'm going to work on that this week. I found a load, and you found one.
I found 3.
Found a couple. Yeah,
I found 3, but I found 2 that I want to watch.
Cool.
So I'm hoping you pick one of those 2, and I can pick the other one.
Cool. If you want to find out what films we may be picking, head on over to the Instagram, Blue Sky, and Twitter, all under the Dreadcast banner. You can find us on all social medias, wherever you get your podcast from, and on the YouTube. Just search the Dreadcast. We're up there now. We're up there, and YouTube is building. 472 subs. We want to get to that 500. That would be really sweet. So tell your friends, tell your postman, tell your dog, tell them to sub. That'd be awesome. And one final note, if you want to send a letter in, an electronic one at that, because you can't really post a physical one into the computer screen, and I don't think it would really get here. So if you want to send an email or trivia or whatever you want, where can you send that to?
thedreadcastpodcast@gmail.com.
What's that address, Nick?
Is it the Dreadcast?
It is.
I'm just making sure I am saying it correctly. I don't want to be giving people the wrong address. The Dreadcastpodcast@gmail.com.
And we will read it out on the air.
Or you can just leave a comment on the YouTube videos. We'll read those as well.
Yep. So I think that is about it. So until next time, let's treat it like a book club. Go watch Wishmaster 2. Come back to us, and we'll have a great big discussion about it next time.
Or watch Dead Silence. It's fun.
Watch Dead Silence and comment on the video. Yeah. So until next time, Wishmaster 2. See you later, everyone.
Thanks for joining us.